afternoon and welcome to Countdown with me, Becky Chivers. Now, for many students, they are reaching the time of year in which the workload is piling on and the stress levels are rising. So I thought I'd look into a successful tip that will help you in this time of need. So you've got to pick a place and a time to study, get your groove on and find a surrounding you feel comfortable in and you're away from any distractions. Now, this is easier said than done living in student halls, such as myself. You can't help the distractions your flatmates create. However, I have learned if you set yourself a 2 to 3 hour slot and lock your door, set yourself a goal and make sure you complete it. Then afterwards, have plenty of time to go out, party and join the fun. So, Molly, do you have any helpful suggestions that could help our viewers at home?
I think getting out of your usual environment helps. So if you study in one place and it's not very productive, go to a coffee shop. Just to put your headphones in and zone out, that works for me. Okay,
yeah. I agree with that as well. It's nice to get out of your room and go somewhere else to...
Out of your routine.
Yeah. So today the competition is tough and we are joined by 2 skilled Birmingham City University students who both believe they could win the contest. So let's meet our first contestant. Our first contestant is William Marler, a visual communication student in his third year, not first year, sorry about that, from Derby. Now William ran the London Marathon last year for the CF Trust and raised over £3,000. Welcome, William. Are we calling you William or Will?
Will's fine.
Will, all right. William's competitor today is Jack Hogan from Nottingham, who studies media. Jack is not related to Hulk Hogan, unfortunately, but he did try and trick me one time with that, and I fell for it. So we're going to go with that. We are also joined by the lovely Lucinda Putney and Declan Culleney. Did I say that right? I should have checked before. I'm so sorry. Would you like to correct me?
Poutney.
Poutney.
And Kalani.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, what do you think of the competition today, guys?
It's tough. We've had a few practice rounds on it, and it is tough.
It is.
Anyway, let's get on with the show. William is going to start the competition today with a letters game. So, would you like to pick your letters?
Can I have a consonant, please?
S.
And another?
Z.
And a third?
T.
And a vowel, please?
A.
And another?
O.
And a third?
E.
And a consonant, please?
G.
And another?
R.
And a final consonant, please?
And the final letter is W.
And it's time for the countdown clock. Down. So, William, how many letters?
6.
And Jack?
5.
Okay, so Jack, your word is?
Goats.
Dictionary corner?
Yes, you could have had goats.
Yes.
And William?
Greats.
Great.
Yes.
Yes.
Right, how are you spelling that? Are you spelling it?
Grates.
Just going to double check because that wasn't the spelling we got, but...
Like grating cheese, he grates the cheese.
Yes, it's a plural of the verb to grate. Yes, so you can have that. You could have also had storage.
You could have had toe rags. Which I didn't know what it meant, but it means a worthless person.
A little toe rag.
So yeah, there's
It's a bit rude on our first show.
Sorry.
There's 7-letter ones, so...
Okay, so the points go to Will. So, Jack, it is your turn to pick the letters.
Could I have a vowel, please?
You may. That's A.
And another?
U.
And another?
E.
And the rest of the other one, please.
So you have R, X, Z, G, H, and your final letter is P.
And it's time for the countdown clock. So, Jack, how many letters?
A risky 4.
Oh, okay. And Will?
A 5.
So, Jack, let's hear your risky 4.
Gape. G-A-P-E.
Yes, that is a verb. It's to be or become wide open. A carpet
you have
bag
like
gaped,
a
open by her
gaping-
feet. Yeah.
Yeah, gaping, I don't know, valley.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Will?
A 5.
Yeah, you're going to say
Graph.
what? Graph.
Yeah, graph is correct. 5 was actually the most you could have.
Yeah.
Some other examples are argue, grape. Yeah, there's quite a few.
Gazer.
We have upgaze over there. I've never heard of that
Upgaze.
before.
Yeah, I've never heard upgaze.
6-letter word, apparently.
We'll check. Because obviously
Dictionary corner's going against the letters here.
Dictionary
Corner is
saying no.
that
no
upgaze.
entries found.
Oh.
Well, that's
Controversial.
awkward.
Maybe it's hyphenated and it's just not got a hyphen.
Possibly, yeah.
Oh. Okay, so it's the next letters round now. William, back to you.
Can I have a consonant, please?
You may. L.
And another.
S.
And a third.
F.
And a vowel, please.
A.
And another.
O.
And a third.
I.
Consonant, please.
H.
And another.
T.
And a final consonant, please.
And your final letter is H.
And here's the countdown clock. And pens down. So, Will, how many
Just a
letters?
4, I'm afraid.
Oh, and Jack?
5.
Okay, so Will.
Fats.
Fats.
As
Dictionary
in
corner?
F-A-T-S.
Yes.
Just check.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Jack?
Lifts. L-I-F-T-S.
Oh, Will doesn't look too happy about that.
Well, you know,
Lifts.
got to up my game.
Yes, you could have had lifts.
Are there any other better words that they could have got?
I've had a 6-letter one. Floats. Faiths. There's a few other ones that
I
I don't know how to pronounce. Like,
shift, but that's the same as lift.
yeah, they're 5. But yeah, 6 letters, floats and faiths.
Okie doke.
Oh, a fish, apparently.
Fish.
Whatever that is.
I know, we do have that on
I
here.
do it.
Yeah, there.
I
That's a... O fish is...
have a look what that is.
I can imagine it's the
It's a
like being an
loof
oaf or
or
something.
spelled it
dis-
wrong.
Oh, spelt it wrong.
It
Good
is
dictionary
a rough
corner.
or clumsy and unintelligent. Oh, so it's like oafish behaviour, you know.
Yeah.
So
Sounds
I
like
described
what's
these
just
things.
happened.
Oh, I thought it was as in a fish,
I
not
thought it
oh
was-
fish. Okay, I got it. Yes.
So we're having fish today.
Oh, fish. Yeah. Okay, so the scores at this point in the game, we have Jack coming in second with 5 points and Will in the lead with 11 points.
Well done.
So for those of you playing at home, we've got a teaser for you now. The words are saw trip, that's saw trip, and the clue is you'll probably visit these in your soar into the sky on your trip. We'll give you the answers later on in the show. And it's time for another letters round. So Jack, it's back to you.
Thank you. Could I have a vowel, please?
I.
And another?
E.
And a consonant, please.
C.
And another?
S.
And a third?
R.
And a fourth?
F.
And a fifth?
T.
And a sixth?
Q.
And a vowel, please.
And your last letter is O.
And time for the countdown clock. down. So Jack, how many letters?
I got a 4, Becky.
Will?
A risky 6.
Ooh. So we'll go with a risky 6.
Strife.
Strife.
Yes.
Yes.
And the 4?
Sort.
Sort, yes.
Yes.
You could have had even better a 7.
A 7. 40s.
40s.
So if you're in your 40s, you know, 40 to 49.
40s.
Yeah. So it's the plural of 40. And then there's also the central North Sea between Scotland and southern Norway. It's called the 40s. So you could have used that
There's
one.
another one behind you.
Erotic.
Wow. I mean, that didn't come up.
Absolutely, we
It
would have
did.
had. Oh, it did erotic. We didn't get the plural.
Wow.
But you
It works.
could
It's
have had that.
definitely there. Right, shall we move on to the next letters round? Yeah?
Yes.
All right then, so it is Will's turn to pick the letters.
Can I have a consonant, please?
S,
And another.
R,
And a third.
V,
Can I have a vowel, please?
O,
And another.
another row,
And another.
another row,
Consonant, please.
S,
And another.
T,
And a final vowel, please.
and another row.
And it's time for the countdown clock. Pens down. Will was down quite quickly then.
Well, it's, you know, I didn't think I was going to get any different from what I had with those vowels. I had a 6.
6. And Jack.
I've just seen a 6, but I got a 3.
So we'll start with 3.
I don't know if it, well, it should be in the dictionary. 2. T-O-O.
Yes.
It is on there.
No.
And your 6.
And I got roosts.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what we had as well. That's the top one. It's a place where birds regularly settle or congregate to rest at night.
Could they do any better, or was that
That was
No.
the top one. I mean, you could have had another 6 torsos.
Ah.
And that was the 2 highest.
So now it's time for the numbers round. Are you guys ready for that?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so Jack, it's your turn to pick the numbers.
Could I have 1 big, please, and 5 small?
You may. So your big number is 100, and your 5 small are 2, 8, 4, 10, and 6. And your number to get is 293.
And time for the countdown clock. And pens down. Jack, how did you do?
I got 288.
Okay, and Will?
292.
Ooh. So we'll go with 292. How did you get that?
I did 6 divided by 2 is 3, times 100, and then take the 8.
Yep. Do we agree?
You could have got to 293.
Yep.
Do you want to explain how?
Okay, so 6 times 100 is 600. 600 minus the 10 is 590. 590 divided by 2 is 295. 8 divided by 4 is 2, and then 295 minus the 2 is 293.
Brilliant. So,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, so the scores so far are 32 for Will And unfortunately, Jack, you're still on 5. Time to get your game on.
Come on, Rance.
can do it.
We'll do this.
So, how about some facts from Dictionary Corner?
Okay, so our fact that we have found for you today is that the word lunatic is derived from the Latin word luna, meaning moon, and it's originated from the belief that insanity is caused by changes in the moon, which I see apparent with my friend Deck here. His mood is operated by the moon. So that's our fact for the day, really.
It's probably from the idea of werewolves came.
Yeah, I think because they say
Yeah.
like full moons, werewolves, and
moons.
all that. So
I have heard stuff about moons and
moods.
moods.
Yeah, and me.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I've got another fact that the word mortgage comes from a French expression meaning death pledge.
Oh,
There
Wow.
you go, guys.
I think a lot of people would agree with that. You know, if
Yeah.
you have a mortgage, you'd be like,
The
"Yeah."
sad reality of life.
anyway, should we get back to the game, guys?
Yes.
It is time for another letters round, and Will, it is your turn to pick some letters.
Can I have a consonant, please?
N,
And another?
N,
And a third?
G,
Have a vowel, please?
U,
And another?
I,
And a third?
E,
Have a vowel, please?
A,
And a consonant, please?
G,
And a final consonant, please.
and your final word is C.
Time for the countdown clock. And pens down. So, Will, how many letters?
I have a risky 5.
Risky 5. And Jack?
I think I have a risky. I'll go my 4.
You're not going to go for a risky one? You're not going to risk it? You're going to stick with your 4?
Yeah, I don't think the 5 exists. I'll go
Okay
4.
then. So we'll go with the 4 then. What's your word?
Mine.
Mine.
Yeah.
Mine.
And gunge. I was thinking about like kids shows where they often
Yeah.
put people in gunge.
I'd like to gunge you right now, Will.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is correct.
We have had some funny ones popping up.
We were laughing.
However, you could have had cinema, which would have been a
6.
6-letter,
You could have had guinea.
which is a old-fashioned.
You
How do you
can't.
spell Guinea?
G-U-I-N-E-A.
His risky 5 was Guinea without the A.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
very
You were so
close.
close.
Gaming. Are either of you gamers?
Gaming. Oh.
No.
So you could have had that 6 and you could have got your points up.
So what's the word behind you? That's not.
Gorming.
Gorming.
Let's have
I've
a look.
never heard.
Gorming.
Oh,
Gorming.
that's like gorming, isn't it? Like
Oh, is that actually how you say it? Surely, I thought that's Gorming.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
we-
you learn something new.
We don't actually have it in the
the
dictionary.
English dictionary have decided no.
Oh,
There's a little bit of tension between Molly and Dictionary.
It's not me, it's this.
Anyway,
anyway, we'll go on to. Like, we've done all the good ones, the best ones that they can get, haven't we? Yeah.
Yes.
yes.
Awesome. So, Jack, it is your turn to pick the letters.
could I have a vowel, please?
You may. E,
And another.
I,
And another.
U,
And could I have a consonant, please?
K,
And another.
D,
And a third.
P,
And a fourth.
N,
And a fifth.
Z.
And a vowel, please.
Your final letter is E.
And
Thank you.
here's the countdown clock. So, Jack, what did you get?
Got a 3.
And Will?
We got 4.
Okay, so we'll start with a 3.
Dip or zip?
Bear with me 2 seconds. Just lost where we were.
Dip, yeah. Dip
Well, yeah.
and zip, yeah. They're both 3-letter
Yeah.
ones.
And Will?
And I got meek. M-E-E-K.
M-E-E. Just have to check that in my English
Might not be.
Ooh.
Ooh.
M-E-E-K.
Yes,
Yes,
quiet,
quiet,
gentle, and
gentle.
easily imposed on.
Just a bit
So-
worried for a moment
I
then.
yeah, I did have a bit of a panic.
You could have had the word peened, which is past tense of
And strike with a, like,
of the
yeah, strike with a
verb.
hammer.
Yeah, to strike with the peen of a hammer.
we've been
Not heard it
peened.
myself, but you could have had what?
Uniped.
Uniped.
right.
What's a uniped?
Cinder's just about to
Something
tell
with
us.
one wheel, I'm guessing.
No, like a biped. Like a
No.
biped is something with 2.
Let me ask my
Legs or
dictionary.
2 wheels.
Uniped.
Unicycle.
A personal animal having only 1 foot or leg.
Oh.
One
Oh,
wheel,
Like a,
did
like
you
a living,
say?
like a,
So it's kind of like a flamingo.
it's
when
like
they
a
have the
living
finger.
pogo stick.
Or you could have had unzip, which is quite, you know, the
Unzip,
one
oh,
I
yeah.
would have gone for.
Unzip.
Right,
Unzip.
so the
When you
score...
unzip your bag when you go on holiday or
Yes.
something.
Right.
There we go.
Okay, we've had a variety of words there. And the scores at the end of that round. Jack, unfortunately, you are still with 5. And Will, we have now gone up to 41.
Woo!
Woo!
So, we have got another numbers round now. Are you guys ready for this one?
Yes.
Right. Will, it is your turn to pick your numbers.
Can I have 2 large and 4 small, please?
So your large numbers are 175 and your small numbers are 1, 9, 10 and 6. And your number is 233.
It's time for the countdown clock. Pens down, guys. Pens down. So, Will, what did you get?
I've completely blanked. I'm not going to declare an answer there. Really sorry.
Oh, okay then.
Shocked.
So, Jack, what did you
I
get?
got 234.
Right, tell us your method.
9 take away 6 is 3. 100 times 3 is 300. Take away 75, 225. Plus the 10 take away 1 is 9. Take away the 9, that leaves you with 234.
It
That was
does
a long way
indeed.
around, but
You
yeah.
could have got to the 233, it was possible.
How could you do that then?
You do 10 plus 9 equals 19,
Mhm.
6 plus 1 equals 7, and then you do the 19 times 7 equals 133, and then you add the 100 onto that, 233.
Brilliant. Well done.
Good effort, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
impressed.
used all the numbers. I'm
You
quite
did
happy
go
with
the
that.
long way around, but you got very close.
I used all the numbers. I think that deserves an extra 30 points.
30 points. So the scores at the end of that round, Jack, you did manage to boost yourself up to 14 points. And Will, you are still on 41. So there's a bit to go, Jack, but you can do it. We asked you earlier the teaser. The words were soar, trip, and the clue was you'll probably visit these if you soar into the sky on your trip. And of course, the answer was airports. Well done if you got that at home. It is time for another letters round now, and Jack, it's your turn to pick the letters.
Could I have a continent, please?
S,
And another?
R,
And another, please.
another R,
And another R?
an L,
Thank you. And a vowel, please.
U,
And another.
I,
And another.
another U,
And another.
O.
And finish it off with a consonant, please.
Your final letter is M.
And it's time for the countdown clock. And pens down. So, Jack, how did you do?
Got a 4.
And Will?
I completely blanked again. I can't declare anything. This is.
Wow.
Let's have the 4.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this is in the dictionary. MERS. M-U-R-S.
Not as in Ollie.
Our famous singer.
May have 2 R's. If it does, I'll also claim a 5.
M-U-R-S. Yes. Oh no. Well, it may refer to a lot
I know
of.
MERS, but I don't think that's an actual word.
Could you type it with 2 R's?
Try with 2.
Because I also had that. I just miscalculated.
No.
Sadly not.
But rums.
I don't think we're allowed to guess words
No,
anymore.
that is another one I had. Rums.
Yeah, but you declared
Rums is in the plural of
Rum.
rum. So I like different rums. We could
I've had.
accept,
Well,
but
it
you're gonna.
doesn't
We
count.
might
But-
have to
Doesn't count.
ask the presenter here.
I'm
Doesn't count.
no, unfortunately, because the first word that you said wasn't there, we're not allowing it.
You
So,
could.
we-
You could have had
7
Oh,
letter
yes.
one.
7 letters.
Rumours.
rumours.
Rumour has it you could have had 7 letters. That's it for us.
I'm going to try and get back on my game because clearly I'm
Come
trailing
on, Will.
behind.
Slipping.
It's all right.
Yes.
Right,
Honestly.
it's your turn to pick the letters this time.
Hopefully
so put
that'll
all
help.
of your luck and everything into
Yes. Meditate and be
it.
ready.
Yes.
Can I start with a consonant, please?
You may. R.
And another.
Another R.
Can I have a different consonant, please?
S.
And a vowel.
A.
And another.
Another A.
And a different one, please.
O.
And a consonant.
S.
And another.
W.
And a final consonant, please.
Your final letter is J.
And here is the countdown clock. Pens down. So, Will, how many
5.
letters? 5. And Jack?
4.
So we'll go with the 4.
Jars.
Jars.
Yes, you could have
You
had
could have
jars.
had jars.
And Will?
Roars.
Yes, you could have had roars.
Yes.
5
You could
letters.
have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letter with arrows.
Oh, yeah.
So is that the top word,
Arrows
arrows?
was the top one, yes.
Okay, brilliant. So we've got another teaser for you now, and the words are too often. That's too often. And the clue is, write this at the bottom of a 12-inch long piece of paper. That is, the words are too often. And the clue is, write this at the bottom of a 12-inch long piece of paper. Have we got any more origins of words from Dictionary Corner?
Dictionary Corner. Well, we can find you one. Well, jeans were named after their place of origin, which was in. Do either of you know?
Jeans.
In
Close.
Genoa, which was in Italy.
Italy.
Well,
Just learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Do you want another one?
why not throw another one in there?
Curfew comes from a combination of two French words, couvrir and feu, and literally this means to cover fire. So not sure
So-
where.
Is that when they were covering from fire? So curfew meant sort of
You
they
have to get
retreated back
before-
at
You
a
were
certain
clever.
time.
Maybe yes.
That's
Wow,
why
that-
he's on the show.
Yes.
What's my excuse for being on the show then?
You're trying.
Your can-do
So-
attitude.
The scores at the end of the round are Jack with 14 and Will with 46. As promised, the answer to the teaser we asked earlier. The words are too often, and the clue was write this at the bottom of a 12-inch piece of paper. And it is indeed footnote. So if you got that at home, again, well done. It is now the final round of the day, and it is Jack's turn to pick the letters. So off you go.
Could I have a vowel, please?
O,
And another.
E,
And another.
another O,
And a consonant, please.
M,
And another.
S,
Throw another one in.
another S,
Perfect. And another.
a J,
And one more.
consonant.
Yeah, and a vowel as well, please.
So you have L, and your final letter is A.
And for the last time is the countdown clock. Pens down. Okay, Jack, how many letters?
I got a 6.
Ooh,
Wow.
and Will?
Got a risky 6.
Right, we'll start with the risky 6.
Now, because I'm not sure about the plural, but mooses, mooses. If you
I did think this, but then
with the plural moose.
the plural is moose,
Is moose.
sadly.
And Jack?
Mine's a bit ironic. Loses.
You can have a losing.
Yes.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay.
That was our top one as well.
Mooses was the top one. You could have had Jalios as well, which is a lively dance, like Spanish dance, the music and hand
Helios.
clapping.
But losers
Helios.
was
Oh,
definitely
I
more
imagine
maybe
just 'cause the
appropriate.
J-
Pronunciation
Yeah.
wasn't right, but
You're
Yes,
not. You're not
you're right,
pronunciation
actually,
corner.
it is
so it's all right.
Halero. Something like that. it has got a little bit of trying to help you say it. But
Oxford
anyway,
English
should left it
Dictionary
to
calling
it.
wow.
That's it from us.
Spanish dance.
Spanish.
Touch
dance.
dance.
So it is now time for the final conundrum of the day. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Yes.
So here is the conundrum. It is Scotch chip. And here is the countdown clock.
Got it.
Yeah. No, keep going. Okay, so the time is up. That means neither of you got it. And the word was psychotic.
Oh,
Yes. Okay, so unfortunately no one got the points for that conundrum this game. So the final scores for this competition is the scores are Will with 46. So that does mean that you are the winner of the game today. So congratulations, Will. Thank you for watching at home. It's been a very, very close game. I hope you've enjoyed it just as much as we have. Well done to both contestants, and a big thank you to Decca Lucinda from Dictionary Corner and our lovely Molly as well. Thank you and goodbye.